Welcome to DrayTek Australia and New Zealand. In this video, we'll walk you through setting up your DrayTek Vigor router as an SMB server to easily share files from an attached USB drive with your local network clients. This is a fantastic way to create simple, centralized file storage that everyone on your local area network can access. First, ensure your USB drive is formatted correctly and connected to the USB port on your DrayTek router. It is best to use the FAT32 file system, which supports partitions up to 500 gigabytes and individual files up to 4 gigabytes. This step is essential, as it lays the foundation for all your sharing configurations. Let's start with the configuration steps specific to Vigor routers running DrayOS 4 firmware. In the router's web interface, go to the USB application and USB General Settings menu. Here, enable the SMB server function and ensure it is active. You can leave the other settings at their defaults or adjust them to suit your environment. The router will prompt for a reboot to save the settings. Next, go to User Management to create a dedicated user account. This account will be used by LAN clients to authenticate and access the shared files, so set a strong password. To do this, go to the USB application and USB User Management page in the router. Select the first available index. On the next menu page, enable the profile. Next, enter a username, for example, DrayTek. Now enter the password and re-enter to confirm. Then assign a home folder the user can access. You can click on the folder icon to select or create a folder in the USB drive, or just enter / if we would like to provide access to all the folders. Now set the access rule for the user. Finally, click OK to save the profile. With the configuration completed, the router will act as an SMB server, and LAN clients can now access the files on the USB drive. There are several operating systems and apps that can work with the Vigor SMB service and be an SMB client as shown here. We have an example here where we access the shared drive using Windows. If the shared network name doesn't appear, just enter 2 slashes, followed by the router IP address. Then browse to the required folder and enter the credentials to have access to the file system. Now let's switch gears and cover the setup process for Vigor routers running the newer DrayOS 5 firmware. DrayOS 5 uses a different menu structure and settings, but the SMB concept is the same. The first step is to insert a USB drive into the router's USB port. Next, check that the USB device is detected. To do this, go to the Configuration/USB Application menu page in the router. Check that it shows Disk Connected for the connection status. With DrayOS 5, file systems supported are FAT32, exFAT, and NTFS. Now enable the SMB file sharing service. To do this, go to Configuration, USB Application and General Setup menu. Toggle the Enable slider bar. For access mode, you can select either LAN only or LAN and WAN. It is recommended to use LAN only here. Next, assign a workgroup name and a host name. Now click on Apply to save the settings. In DrayOS 5, access control is managed through IAM, where you define which users or groups can access specific shared folders on the USB drive, ensuring data privacy and control. Go to IAM Users and Groups. Then to Users to create a new user. Click Add, then enter a username. We'll call this one Test, as an example here. Now assign a password to the new user. Then click Apply to save. We will now set up access to the shared drive for the new user. Go to Configuration, then USB Application, then to USB User Management. Click Add, then configure the following settings. Toggle Enable. Select the user. Here is the test user created earlier. For the home folder setting, specify the user's home folder to allow access to all the files. Select Samba for the access type. Select the access rules for the user. Click Apply to save the settings. Accessing the shared drive in DrayOS 5 is similar to that in DrayOS 4. Use your File Explorer to navigate to the router's network location and enter the configured username and password to connect. Then navigate to the shared files. Setting up your DrayTek router as an SMB server is straightforward on both DrayOS 4 and DrayOS 5. Enjoy your centralized, accessible file sharing solution. Thank you for watching. Please like or leave a comment, and don't forget to subscribe. For more information about DrayTek products, please check out our website at draytek.com.au or send us an email to sales@draytek.com.au or give us a call on 02-9838-8899.